this video, I'm going to show you how you can create complex and dynamic listings using just the standard WordPress editor, the full site editing theme 2025, and a very powerful plugin called Dynamic Shortcodes. This is the listing that we're going to build together. It is pretty awesome, and I will show you step by step how you can create all this structure. We will also see how you can create the single template and how you can populate dynamically all the data that you need to create any kind of listing. In this example is a listing about affiliate products, but you can apply it to team members, job boards, and whatever you want. The magic of the method that I'm going to share with you during this video is the fact that it relies only on standard Gutenberg blocks, and so you can leverage the power of full site editing and apply it to a fully dynamic website. My name is Pascal and I'm the creator of WP Roadies, the YouTube channel and the website where I share with you my passion and knowledge about WordPress. So if you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. I want to thank Dynamic and Giovanni for sponsoring this video and for building such a great product. Before diving into the video, let me quickly present to you Dynamic. Dynamic is a plugin. It is not only a plugin, actually it is two plugins. The most famous one is Dynamic Content for Elementor, and this one is the one that made them blow and be known in the world for their powerful dynamic plugins. And this one is a new one. It's called the Dynamic Shortcodes, and it is actually the one that we're going to use during this video, because this plugin kind of breaks the boundaries for dynamic data inside WordPress, the standard WordPress site editor, and it kind of opens up a lot of possibilities when you want to use just the default 2025 full site editing theme or any other full site editing theme, of course, along with dynamic data. It is beautiful, it is great, and it works very, very well. So you're going to discover this plugin in this video. I'm going to show you how you can create shortcodes using this plugin, and how you can take advantage of the fact that using this plugin you can basically present and manipulate and showcase all your dynamic data exactly the way you want throughout the whole website. Like in the example that I show you here, this listing is built almost completely using dynamic shortcodes to manipulate dynamic data. And I'm going also to show you some advanced features that you can use to create listings using the query block, which is a very, very powerful block if you know how to use it, and you're gonna learn how to do so during this video. And of course, you're going to learn how to create also the single templates. You're going to see how the listing can be created as you wish. As you wish, you can output whatever you want, you can design it exactly the way you want, but most of all, you can show and put your dynamic data where you want. In this case, for example, there is the affiliate link here in this button. There are the tags that are shown like this. There are some filters that are applied to the tags so that I can show only the kind of tags that I want right here, for example. And this top bar here is being populated dynamically using also Power Shortcodes. And Power Shortcodes are some kind of advanced shortcodes that you can create using Dynamic Shortcodes. They are called Power Shortcodes, and I'm going to explain all this to you during the video, but most of all, you find all the resources in the description box down below. Speaking about pricing, you can go on the website. There is my affiliate link down below this video, so thank you in advance if you consider buying through the affiliate link. And Dynamic Shortcodes has two types of licenses. There is the first one, which is the annual license, the standard annual license that many plugins have, and the second one is the lifetime license. So this is a great thing for those of you that are building websites for the clients, for example, and so on, or simply the one of you that want just to pay once and have the plugin forever. Not to the support though, so make sure to read carefully here. The support is granted for 1 year if you're buying the lifetime, and of course if you're buying the yearly subscription, the same. And yeah, basically this is the licensing. It starts from 34 euros or kind of a similar price in dollars per year, and it scales up if you want to use Dynamic Shortcodes on many websites. Personally, I'm using it on many websites. I must say almost every website I build with Elementor or Gutenberg. It is kind of, and now there is also an integration with Bricks. So if you use this, if you need to pull out some dynamic data from your WordPress website, this is the go-to solution. It is pretty flexible and very powerful. During the video, I will also show you all the process of building some complex and advanced templates using full site editing. So make sure to stay connected till the end. I hope that you will enjoy this tutorial, and see you in the tutorial. Let's get started. So now we're going to build a listing like this one. In my example, it will be a listing about my favorite WordPress tools. So it can be, for example, a listing about affiliate products, like in my case, or a listing about team members or whatever you want. So you can apply the same principles to whatever you're trying to build with WordPress. And of course, we're using Dynamic Shortcodes, this very, very powerful plugin. And we're going to combine it with free WordPress basic native blocks, the editor. And this is the power of Dynamic Shortcodes. It transforms the standard Gutenberg blocks into something that can be used for building dynamic listings. Beautiful. And then we'll combine it also with some other free plugins. Like for example the block visibility plugin, which is very powerful. And so here I'm going to explain to you, trying to pass you the information on how important and powerful is Dynamic Shortcodes. Of course, also because this is a sponsor video, but most of all because I use myself Dynamic Shortcodes on my Gutenberg websites. And so this is the listing, you see? This is the image, the featured image. There is a title, an excerpt. This is, of course, a custom post type. I will show you how I build it. And I can show some taxonomies. In my case, you see here, there are some tags that are assigned to the single post. There are some custom links that are generated dynamically, taking this information from the custom fields that are bounded to my single post. And this is my affiliate link, and this is the link that will get me to the single post. When I click here, I'm seeing this template that I'm building using the standard Gutenberg blocks and the full site editing 2025 theme, and I'm using dynamic shortcodes to pull out all the dynamic data. In this case, the main dynamic data that I need are the data that are regarding the video that is pulled out dynamically, and then I have the affiliate link and my tags. Here you see all these data are being pulled out using Dynamic Shortcodes. If I want, I can use also Dynamic Shortcodes to add a link to my featured image, which is something that is not impossible if you use the standard Gutenberg block. You can just add the single post link, but you cannot add a custom link to the image. And in my case, using Dynamic Shortcodes, I will show you how you can also use the image with a link, for example, with my affiliate link, like in this case. And all these examples will be, I hope that will be useful for you to help you create some custom and dynamic listings using this powerful tool. And up here you see there is a bar, WordPress tools I love, and this bar is present throughout my website, and it shows the posts that I decided to feature, to put in in evidence. How do you say, to have a spotlight on those? And this is generated dynamically. It is not typed by hand, but is generated dynamically here, and it kinds of select automatically all the latest posts that I assigned to a single taxonomy, to a specific taxonomy. And in my case, I wanted to assign Dynamic Shortcodes and Hostinger. I want to make them very, very present on my website. And you see here, this bar is built with Dynamic Shortcodes because this dynamic data here is built using Dynamic Shortcodes. And I'm hiding this into the page where I'm showing all my list of the favorite affiliate tools that I promote on my website, using another plugin that I mentioned before, which is block visibility. So the combination of these plugins really help you create complex listings like the one that you're seeing right now, and you can build even more complex stuff once you understand the mechanism that are behind this. So let's start building. The first thing I need to do, I'm going to speed up a little bit this part, but if you need to follow along, you can you can slow the video if you want, because I assume that you know a little bit how to work with custom post types and stuff like this. Anyway, I'm going to show you step by step how to build this specific grid, starting with the standard theme, which is this one, 2025, which is provided for free by WordPress, and the plugins that I'm using right now are Dynamic and Lightspeed Cache, but this is not necessary, of course. This is very necessary. So let's start building right now, and then we will add a few more plugins like block visibility, for example, to enhance even more all the capabilities that we have to create dynamic and complex listings. First thing we need to do, let's add a new plugin. In this case, I'm using the free version of ACF, to create custom post type. Whatever plugin you use to create custom post types, you can even code it by hand, of course, or using ChatGPT or whatever you use to create with WordPress. And then I enable the updates here, advanced custom fields. It will work even with the free version. But anyway, here we are. We have advanced custom fields. Let's go to the ACF, field groups, post types, taxonomies. We'll start by creating a custom post type. So let's add a new one. It will be called, in my case, tools, because these are the tools that I promote on my website. The single, the plural, and so on. Taxonomies, I don't have them right now. If I want to enable an advanced configuration, I'll just make sure to have a featured image, the editor, the title, and I do not need custom fields because I will add them to the field groups. And yeah, I just need this. And let me quickly check the other stuff here. Visibility, it's okay. Let me change just the icon here. I will use this icon here to not to mess up with the other plugins icon. Okay. And I will also go and check the URLs. Okay, I do not need an archive because I will use the query loop. And this is all perfect. Okay, let's save our custom post type. Let's go to the field groups right now and let's add a couple of fields that we are going to use in that specific custom post type. The first one will be the video ID. Okay, that I will use to output the review. As you can see here in the single post type, you see here in the single template, this is the review and is been retrieved through the video ID, which is a YouTube video ID. And then I will add another field, which will be the affiliate link. So I want this field to be populated dynamically. Affiliate link. This is the most important one for my listing, of course. Field name, affiliate link, okay. It will be an URL in this case, okay. And yeah, let's save it. Field group, tool details. Okay, save changes. And I would need to assign this field to this group field, this group of fields to the tools. Okay, save changes, perfect. Then I will go to the taxonomies and I will create a simple taxonomy, which will be tool tags. Okay, tool tags, singular tool tag. And this is the taxonomy, post type, it will be the tool. And I do not need to make an advanced configuration right now, so I will leave it like this. Okay, save changes. Okay, here we are. So basically we see that we have a custom post type, which is this one, all tools. If I add a new tool, I see that I can add some custom fields, the video ID and the affiliate link that are bounded to my tool. Each tool will be able to have these two values, these two fields. And then I have my tool tags right here that I can use to categorize them, to reorganize them, and to pull dynamic data dynamically throughout my website using tags, for example. I will just get rid of something here. For example, I will disable this tool details. I do not need it. And yeah, that's it. Perfect. Okay, let's create the first one. Oh, sorry, I disabled the wrong one. I just wanted to disable the light speed options. Okay, let's start with the video ID. So I will go and make an example with dynamic shortcodes, edit tool. In my case, the video ID is this one. Okay, YouTube ID. I can copy and paste it here. And the affiliate link is this one. Very easy. Easy peasy. Tack. If you have any question right now, you can drop me a line in the comment section below. So this is my dynamic data. I will add here the title. Okay. And I will add a featured image. Oh, sorry, I need to enable the SVG uploading. So I will go just here, plugins, add new plugin SVG support. Okay, this is a free plugin that enables you to upload SVGs to your WordPress website. It has more than 1 million active installations and is very, very handful. Okay, enable auto updates. So I will add a featured image, as I was mentioning. I need to reload the page, so I will publish. And let me see if... No, I will just need to refresh the page. Refresh, refresh. Set the featured image. Okay, let me check here just the title. I will be sure to make it like this. And if I want, I can also use the alt text. In my case, I will put the same because it describes perfectly the image. So remember that the alt text should describe the content of the image. In this case, it's the same as the title. And let's go. Oh yeah, I forgot to put on the excerpt here because there is no way to edit the excerpt. Let's make sure that in my ACF post types tools, I need to enable the excerpt. Voila, there it is. Save changes. So I can reload the page here and I can add an excerpt. Wow, there it is. And I will add the same that I've prepared here. Okay. Voila. I use dynamic shortcodes to display and organize dynamic data exactly the way I want. That's it. Okay, so basically here we have everything. We just need to add some tags to organize our content. The first one will be dynamic websites. Okay, because I want to group all the plugins and tools that it allows to create dynamic websites under a single tag, which is dynamic websites. And I will also use tags to feature some specific tools on my website to place them to put them in advance in some pages, for example in the home page and so on, or for example in the top bar like I show you here. To do so, I will use a tag, which will be a tag called featured. Okay, featured. And then if I want, I can also use some other tags to specify if this specific tool has some features. For example, if it has a lifetime license. Okay, and if it has, for example, a free version. In this case, there is no free version about dynamic shortcodes. Save. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's go and view the tool in the front end. As you can see here, the single template is not very nice. It is quite a mess. And if we wanted to transform it and make it look like this, we need to build it. If you want to build it with me right now, you can do it. You can follow along. Otherwise, you can always follow the menu in the, in the bar, in the navigation bar of YouTube, and you can jump to the part of the video that you are most interested in, of course. Now, so we are building the single template of this tool, of my affiliate tools. Okay, let's put our hands on the single template. This is gonna be fun. I really love the approach that we have in the site editor. You see here, I will show you quickly the structure that I have used for this template. As you can see, there are some dynamic shortcodes, and in this specific case, there are some power shortcodes. There are some kind of advanced dynamic shortcodes. And this is the template that I'm using. You see, it's quite simple, but if you want to build it along with me, you can do so. Let's go and edit site. To change the template, we will need to go here in the upper left side, click on add new template. And as you can see here, we have the single item tool. This is the template that we're going to create together, and we're going to assign it to all our tools. So this is our specific custom post type, which is called tools, and we need a template for this post type. We're going to start by pulling in something already made for us. For example, this one. This is quite handy because there is already the header and footer, you see here. So I will keep the header and footer as they are, but I will just remove all the content. So I'm going to open here the list view, and I'm going to remove all the rest of the content because I do not need it, and I will need to change everything. Okay, so this is the main group that I will need to insert all my content inside. And the first thing I will do is this one. Let me check here. What did I do? In this template, I insert another group and a column. Let me see if it will work just with columns. So I will start by adding inside here some columns. Okay, and I will use this structure here. Okay, I will say that, the left column is like this and the other like this. I will just select the columns and make them a little bit more narrow. Okay, so the space between columns should be less. Let's use the tiny one, which will work fine for me. And I will also make this white width. Okay. So I'll just make here sure to insert something. The first thing I will insert is the featured image. You see this one, and the title of the single tool. So featured image and title, to make sure that they are aligned in the same line, I will use a row. And so let's add a row. Okay, let's add this beautiful row. And okay, image. If you have any comment, please share it with me in the comment section below. And here we're going to use a dynamic shortcode. But let's leave it like this for the moment. Let's build it before the structure, and then we will go and use a dynamic shortcode. At the moment, we'll just use a placeholder. So I'll place this one, which is not dynamic at the moment, but just to show you how I'm building the structure. So let's make it square. Let's make it 90 pixel maximum, and let's add here in the same row the title. So in this case, it will be the title of the tool. Okay, it is already looking fine for me, and I just need to change it to H1 because it will be the main title of my page, of my single post, and I will switch the size to XL. Perfect. Okay, down below the row I will place my excerpt. Okay, there it is. Then I will add a button here. Actually, I will add, yes, a button. Get it now. Okay. If I want, I can also add an affiliate link disclaimer. Okay, this is just a placeholder, of course. Oh, I'm not able to write and think at the same time to something different. Affiliate link disclaimer. Okay, let's pretend that this is a disclaimer about affiliate links. Let's make it like this. Let's give it like this. Perfect. And then we will pull out some tags. I will show you the difference with using the standard dynamic data provided by WordPress. For example, you see here I can pull some dynamic tags, taxonomies like this, but it's quite too limited, but we will see it together, of course. So this is the left side of our template where I'm showing all this stuff, which is exactly what I wanted. And on the right, I would need to have a video, but this video will need to be dynamic. And of course, if I use the single YouTube block, at the moment, this is not possible to use together with dynamic shortcodes. I hope that they will make it compatible yes, later on, but at the moment there is a workaround which works very, very well. And as you can see here, it just will be granting you the ability to pull some videos dynamically like this. You see, each single post has its own video dynamically pulled out using the video ID. And to do so, we will need to create a Power Shortcode. So let's just have a placeholder here, which will be this one. Very easy, very simple one, this one. And the placeholder will be Power, just like this. Okay, let's save now and let's go and look our, oh yes, I will just need to make something here a little bit different. The left column, I just wanted to make it stand out a little bit more like this. I will add some padding, okay. And maybe a little border, yeah, like this, perfect. Save, let's go and check it out. Now, since this is a template assigned to the tools, to all my tools, to the custom post type tools, when I go to my website and I click on tools, all tools, and I go and view my tools, instead of this, when I empty the cache, voila, this is my template. Beautiful, you see? So now each time I create a new tool and I insert my dynamic data, it will look like this. It will be pulled out like this in the single tool type. Okay, you see here the tags are looking fine, but if I want to have more control over my tags, I will need to use a Power Shortcode, and this is where the power of dynamic shortcodes comes in action. Let's start by building the shortcode for our for our link, which is the easiest one, the link in the button. Get it now. So that's the affiliate link, and if I want to make it work, I would need to go and check in the single tool to enable this. Okay, this is the affiliate link and it's working fine, perfect. And then I will need to go to the template. So let me go back here, leave, let's edit site. I am already here on the single tool template in this case, and I will go to the button here and I will insert my link. To do so, I will use a dynamic shortcode. I will show you here how they work. Let's go and see how they work. Okay. Perfect. When I go and click on dynamic shortcodes and demo shortcodes, I see that there are all the custom fields that I created that are being retrieved automatically. You see here there is the video ID, and this is the shortcode that will pull out the video ID. This is the affiliate link, and this is the shortcode that will pull out the affiliate link, which is the most important in my listing, of course. Okay, anyway, you see here this is the example of how they will be rendered in the front end, exactly as we want, okay? So if we make a first example about our link here, we will copy this dynamic shortcode, okay? Copy it, and we will place it right here inside the button. Let's go and edit the template. Okay, get it now, link, and we copy here the shortcode. Post, affiliate link, _ link. Okay, when we press enter here, there is a little bit of a problem, which is not a huge problem, which is this one. If I save right now, and if I go and visit my single here, let me go and check it out here. My single tool. Okay, make sure to empty the cache, purge cache. When I go and click on the link, it won't work. You see? Whoa, what's happening? No problem. This is a very simple stuff to resolve. We go here on the options, we go and enable the edit as HTML, and we simply remove the HTTP : and // We remove this part of the link, and we leave just the dynamic shortcode, which is this one. After doing this, we can switch back to edit visually, and we can do whatever we want, even from the changing the graphics and colors and so on, no problem. Because now everything will be saved correctly. When I click on the get it now, it will work fine. 3, 2, 1, here we are on the Dynamic Shortcodes page, where we can go and purchase and see how it works and watch the documentation and so on. So now it's working fine. I just need to go back here and make sure that this link will open into a new tab. Okay, and I will save it. Perfect. So now I will just check that the other shortcode will work fine, the one of the video. So let's attack the video right now, which is a little bit more complicated. And let's go and see into the dynamic shortcodes, into the demo shortcodes, how it is called. Okay, this is our field, our shortcodes, post video ID. I will copy it, and I will go inside here and see how it will work. Let's save it. Let's go to the front end. Let's go to the tools, all tools, view. And if I empty the purge cache, I will see the value. So this is the ID of my video, which is awesome, exactly what I wanted. But I need to transform this into a YouTube video. So how to do so? It is very easy. The step is this one. You can go on YouTube, for example. Let's pretend that our video is this one. Okay. We'll go to this video share button right here. Okay. We go on the share button and we click on embed. Okay. So now here we have the embed code after the embed word here. And the embed code is this one. Okay. Before the question mark. You need to copy everything before the question mark. Perfect. And if you want to embed this into a page, into a WordPress page, you can copy this code here, or you can copy even a more simplified code, which is the one that I will provide you. By the way, I will leave all the resources that I'm using in all these shortcodes and everything in the description box down below this video. You will find the link where I put all these resources, and I can go and see into my shortcodes here. What did I do? Where is Dynamic Shortcodes? Here it is, Power Shortcodes. And this is the code that we will use. Okay. So basically here we can use a simple iframe, which is this one. And I will show you how we can then construct a more complex one. I will put it inside a Power Shortcode, because Power Shortcodes, they allow you to build complex structures of nested elements. You can nest inside Power Shortcodes more than one other dynamic data pulled in with Dynamic Shortcodes, but it's easier if I show it to you how to use it. We go and edit Power Shortcodes. We go and click to add a new one, and this will be a Power Shortcode that we'll be using to pull out dynamically a YouTube video. So this will be called YouTube. Okay. If I use this structure here, you see, this is the part that I will need to change it now, because it will need to match exactly the video ID. And here my video ID is with this shortcode here, post video ID. Okay. So I'll go here and place it here. Post video ID. So basically here, this is the iframe that will pull out the video with my custom ID. Okay, save changes. Let's see if it will work fine. I will copy this Power Shortcode right now, and I will place it into the editor. Okay, Power YouTube, save. Let's go and watch it in the front end in action. View, purge cache, and voila, it is working fine. You see, this is working already dynamically. And I'm very, very happy about it. You see, it works perfect. And now let's see how to make it look beautiful and full screen and and responsive, most of all. Okay, to do so, it's a little bit more complicated than it might seems, because you need to wrap the content here into a div. As you can see here, the code is this one. So we will just use this. Oh, don't worry, because I will provide you all the code already ready, the same code that I'm using here in the description box below. But if you want to follow step by step to understand how it works, you can follow me. This is the div. I will close it. This is simple HTML, of course. There is a class assigned, which is called the ET video container. And this class will allow me to make this video responsive and 100% full width. Okay, let's go back here and copy all the CSS, all of my styling. I will place it here. Okay, I will save changes. And if I go now and reload the page, I will see that it will work perfectly. Voila! So this is my video, 100%, and it works fine. Great. So this is looking great now, and as you can see, I'm building a really advanced dynamic single template. Let's go and check it out, how you can add the link to the product to the image. This is quite easy, but you need to know how to build it using dynamic shortcodes. You go and select the image right now, and we can replace it. We will replace it using the link, so we'll just need to go here and change the media URL. Okay, and we will use the shortcode. To find out which shortcode we should use, we'll go into the collection here, which is something very useful, because you can see here some examples or real life examples of how you can build complex shortcodes and use them throughout your website. In this case, if you click on the featured image, you see that there is a shortcode which will generate the URL of the featured image of the current post. Awesome, we just need this one. Copy. I'll copy the URL of the single image of the featured image. I will place the shortcode here, save, and as you can see, it will pull it out like this. If I want, I can also use the alternative text here by using a dynamic shortcode, even here. If I go here to the collection, let me check if there is the alt text. I don't know, but maybe in the demo shortcodes there is the alt text. Let's check it out just to see if there is here something about it. So let's use the dynamic post to have a preview, dynamic shortcodes post. And regarding the featured image, if I go here, let me check if there is the alt text. Oh, title, alternative text. There it is. Copy. Okay, and I will place it inside here. Perfect. Let's save and let's have a preview to check if everything works fine. Okay, the image has been correctly pulled out, and if I go and inspect, I will see that the alt text is also being rendered perfectly. Okay, dynamic logo, perfect. Okay, that's it. It is working fine. Now, if you want to add a link to this image, we can add the affiliate link, for example. So we can go and make sure to copy the same shortcode, which is this one, post affiliate link, and we will add it to the link of the image. We will paste it here, perfect. And we'll make sure here to open this link into a new tab, which I think is already the case here. No, opening a new tab. Okay, perfect. Save. Let's go and check it out in action right here. Purge all. Yes, there is the link, and yes, it is working perfectly. Awesome. So this is the way that we can use the dynamic shortcodes to create also a link to an image that is being retrieved dynamically. All this using standard Gutenberg blocks. We're really supercharging Gutenberg here, and we're making it work as a complete and professional tool to work with. So this is great. Okay, what can we do right now? We can change this, and we can make it even a little bit more complex. But yeah, let's show you. I'm going to show you how you can filter tags, for example, and show only the tags that you want here. And I will show you also how you can render them dynamically and from a design point of view in a little bit different way, like the way that you saw in the example here. When I go here, I see that they are pulled out with the dash in front, like the tags, and that I'm filtering because there are some tags that are not shown, but they are shown as a how do you say, as a badge in this case. You see here. So to do so, you see, you need to tweak around a little bit and to create another Power Shortcode. We're going to see how to do so now. Okay, we'll go here, Power Shortcodes, and let's create a Power Shortcode that will allow us to pull out all our taxonomies. In our case, these are the tags. And let's create a new one, tool tags. Okay, and I will use a complex shortcode here, which is this one. Okay, tool tags. Okay, and this structure will allow me to filter and avoid to show all these tags here, the featured, the lifetime, and the free tools tag, because I do not want to show them in the front end. And I want to also have a dash before each and every term, and I want them to link to the archive of that specific tag. So let's go here. Let's copy this code. I remember you that all these codes are in the description box down below, and I will use this to create my new Power Shortcodes. There it is. So now I'm filtering, I'm not showing in the front end all these tags. If you want to change it, you can go here and change everything. Of course, you will need to use your own taxonomy, and you will also need to upgrade everything based on your values, on your names of the taxonomies and so on. So here I'm filtering everything, perfect. And let me see if it works. I will copy and paste it in the front end, save changes. I will go on my template, edit site. Okay, and I will place it below here, Power Tool Tags. I will change also the text here. I will make it like this, and I will make it a little bit smaller, and I will save it. Okay, I'll go and check it out in the front end. We just need to open my tools. Dynamic Shortcodes. Let's empty the cache, and there it is. You see, this is my my tag pulled out dynamically. You see, I've added the dash before the terms, and I've also filtered out all the tags that I do not want to show in the front end. Perfect. That's awesome. So if I want, I can also add something else. I can write in the front here tags, or tag simply. And that's it. So this is my template. It is working perfectly. All this thanks to Dynamic Shortcodes. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. And now we're going to build the actual listing. It will be something like this. We're going to be based on this structure here to build our listing. Of course, you can apply it to any kind of listing that you are trying to build using WordPress and the standard editor, the Gutenberg blocks. If you like this video, please support me with a thumbs up. And if you want, you can subscribe to my channel, of course. It is full of content about Gutenberg and Elementor, because they are at the moment the two tools that I use every day and that I enjoy using, of course, and that I think they are the most powerful to create websites. By anyway, they are the tools that I know, that I love, and so that I'm sharing with you. Okay, here, this is the listing. Let me show you how you can create this kind of listing just using standard Gutenberg blocks, bounded with dynamic shortcodes, of course, and with block visibility that we will see at the end of the video. Okay, we are ready. We go to the site. We just need to create a page where we will be showing all our listing. In my case, this is the home page, and I'm going to edit this page here, and I'm going to create a single pattern that I will save as a sync pattern, and that I will use to create dynamic listings. So this is the pattern that I'm going to create. It will be a group. Inside this group, I will place some content. I will make it quicker for you. I will place a row. This is my row. In the left side of the row, there will be an image. Okay. In the right side, the image will be the image built with dynamic shortcodes. So I will use the collection, and I will go to the featured image, and I will just copy this shortcode here that will output the URL of the image. Okay, there it is. I will use then the shortcodes to produce the alternative text that, as you remember, is in the demo shortcodes. If I go and use this one, I will see that in the featured image ID, and if I expand the examples, there is this alt text. There it is. Copy. I will place it inside here into the alt text, and then I will make it square. I will make it 90 pixel maximum width, maybe even less, even something less, so 50 pixels. Okay, and then I will add here the title of my post type. Okay, in this case, I will change it to, oh, sorry, this is not the right one. I will need another block actually, which is the yeah, this is the title actually, yes. Yeah, the title. Let's make it h3, okay. And now we can go on by adding the excerpt down here. Excerpt, oh, sorry, I just need to select the group, excerpt. Okay, so you see here, this is the structure. There is the image, the title, the excerpt. Okay, the tags, we will use them, we will insert them at the end of the video, so we don't worry about them right now. We will insert the buttons right now, the affiliate link and the button to click and see the review, the actual review of the tool in my case. Okay, so I will just go make sure to open this. So we have the group, the row, the excerpt, and we will add here a button. Okay, and the second link will be watch my review. Okay, perfect. It can be also an outline button, and let's go and apply the links here, the dynamic links. The first one is the post colon affiliate link, and the, of course, I will make sure to open this in a new tab. And the second one, it will be the single post URL. This is the dynamic shortcode that I find here in the in the post permalink. Okay, it is exactly this one that we need right now. The post permalink will link to the single post, in this case, to my single tool. And this one, I should leave it like this, okay. Remember here, each time you add some links to the buttons, to edit as HTML and to remove the HTTP, otherwise the link will not work. Column 2 bars, we just leave the shortcode, perfect. And we do the same for the other button here. We go here, edit as HTML, and we remove this. Perfect, save. Okay, let's go and view. Okay, we just need to add a few more stuff here. Okay, just the tags. We will copy and paste the same Power Shortcode that we used for the single item here, which is the Power Tool tags. Okay, and we will use it also down here below the buttons. Okay, add after, and this is our Power Tool tags. Okay, just remove the space here. Okay, and we just make it a little bit smaller. Save. So this is going to be saved as a card that I will use inside a query loop. So I will save this. I will save it, creating a pattern. This should be a synced pattern, and this is called cards, tool cards. Tool card. I will create a new category for my cards, and I will add it as a synced pattern. Perfect. It becomes violet, purple. Okay, and yeah, I can also edit the original right now. You see, each time I need to edit, I need to edit the original. I will add some padding up and down and left and right, and I will add a background. No, not a background. I will use the custom styles provided by my theme, which are fine. The border and the border radius. Perfect. Save. So this is going to be a dynamic listing throughout all my website, and I can use it whatever I want. Okay, this is a beautiful way to display content. Now this is built to be inserted into a query loop. So let's go back here. We can get rid of this one, and we can insert this one into a query loop. So query loop. Okay, start blank, title and date, query loop. Post template, we just need to go here to the title, add before. Why it doesn't work? Okay, there was just a little bit of a bug. Query loop, okay. Start blank, title and date. And in this case, you see, if you go here and try to add before or after some content to change the post template, it won't work. You will need to go on the query loop and to make sure to select your custom post type. In my case, it is the tool post type. I don't know why this is happening, because I think this is a bug actually, but yeah, anyway, if you select your custom post type, it will work. So perfect. You see here we can add before some content, and we will use this to add our card, our tool card. There it is. So this is inside the post template. You see here, this is very important that this card should be inside the post template, and we can get rid of the title and of the date in this case because we do not need them. If you want, you can customize everything else, the no results, the pagination, whatever you want. So this is our query loop. If you want, you can also transform this into a grid, okay? And oh, that's it. We can save. Let's make this grid maybe just 2 columns, not 3 columns, okay? And let's go and see how it will look like on the front end. It will look perfectly. You see here, this is our listing. This is the featured image, the title, the affiliate link. It will work fine, perfect. Okay, and then the link to see the single post to watch the review. Okay, this is great and awesome. Okay, and let's see now how you can add a link here to the image. We already saw it before, but we can just have a quick recap. We're going to edit the original here, and we're going to place a link here, which will be the affiliate link. So we will use just our post colon affiliate link. Remember here, of course, to create your shortcodes, you always need to check that they are correct. And if you want to check if they are correct, it's very easy because you can go here to Dynamic Shortcodes, Demo Shortcodes. You can insert your custom post type that you want to preview your content from. And in this case, Dynamic... Well, why is it not working? Because there is an epsilon. Okay. And you can see here, this is the shortcodes that are generated. Okay. Affiliate link. This is exactly what I wanted here. Where was I? Okay, here am I. I will make sure to open this in a new tab and save it. So now if someone goes on my listing, oh sorry, here I have quite a mess. If someone goes on my listing and clicks on the image, it will be redirected to the affiliate link. Perfect. Okay. And if I want, I can also make this title clickable. So I will go on the title, make title a link, save, reload the page, and the title is now a link. Perfect. And will link to the single post. So if someone clicks on the image, it will go to the affiliate link. And if you click on the name here, voila. You see the flexibility that you have when you use dynamic shortcodes. Of course, this is just scratching the surface because you can build very, very complex dynamic shortcodes to pull out whatever data you want. Okay, now we're ready to enhance a little bit more our listing here. We can add some tags, some badges and stuff like you see here, free version, lifetime deal, and so on. And yeah, I think we are ready to do so. Okay, let's go and see how you can create these beautiful badges here. And to do so, we're going to use a free plugin, which is called Block Visibility. So let's go in the plugins, add new plugin. I have a full review about Block Visibility. And it is quite awesome. And it's a plugin developed by a WordPress contributor, Nick Diego, which is, many of you already know him because he's very present on social media and on the WordPress development blog and in the WordPress community in general. He's one of the core developers. And yeah, Block Visibility, here we are. This is a super powerful plugin that I hope that one day will be included into core WordPress because it's so powerful. And yeah, it is beautiful. So let's see it in action right now. We'll see that in this listing, we can output some specific badges to showcase some content, some kind of features about this single post type. As you can see here in the post type, we added the tag featured and lifetime. We go now and edit our template because we need to make sure that this kind of data is not outputted like this. Okay. But we want to create some tags, both in the listing and both in the single template, some badges. And the badges, we're going to place them, for example, under the excerpt here. Okay. The first badge will be has lifetime deal. And the second badge will be not had, but has has lifetime deal. And the second one will be has free version. Okay. Perfect. So yeah, just reorganize them a little bit better. I'm going to make them in a row and I'm going to make them a little bit smaller. Yep, like this. And I'm going to change the background for each one of them. The background will be, for the lifetime deal, it will be a pink one, and for the free version, it will be a yellow one. Okay, perfect. I'm going to make them a little bit smaller. I'm just going to decrease the padding, dimensions, padding. Let's make it tiny, 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 tiny. Okay, maybe something a little bit more tiny. Voila, like this. And let's do the same here. Tiny, tiny. Padding. Sorry if you do not see it correctly because there is my face above it, but it's not so important. Where is the padding? Right here. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's make it even a little bit more interesting with some border radius. 5 pixels. And here the same tag. Border radius, please. I need some radius. Save. These are my badges. How can I make them show conditionally if the condition is met? For example, so show this one only when there is a lifetime deal, and show this one only if there is a free version. We just need to go here and we see that there is this new option called visibility because we installed the block visibility plugin, and we can use the location. These are, you see all the controls that you can use here. These are awesome. You can integrate even this one with advanced custom fields. There are so many integrations that you can do. You can integrate it with WooCommerce, and you can display data dynamically and conditionally based on the specific condition. In this case, based on location, and this location will be post type, post taxonomy in this case, and the tool tag should match this condition. Is any of the selected, is all of the selected, and we will select the in this case lifetime. So you see here, if the lifetime taxonomy is present, this badge will be shown. You see here, show the block if any rule set applies. You can do then the same here to this one. You can even save rule sets. I do the same here to the second badge, which is the free version, and I will go to the visibility, location, post taxonomy, select taxonomy, tool tag is all of the selected, and in this case there is no taxonomy. I will just need to create a new one. So let's go here, edit tool, not site, sorry. Okay, and the tool here, I will add the free tool. Okay, save. So if the free tools taxonomy is present here, this will be shown. Save. So right now, if I go and see my single post, my dynamic shortcode, I'll see that both badges are applied because I applied them. But if I remove the free badge, because I need to remove it because there is no free version for dynamic shortcodes at the moment, you see here just the lifetime deal badge is being shown. And you can apply the same principle to the listing. So if you go on the home page where we have our listing, we can go and edit this page. We go and edit the original card, and we can add here the same cards. I will just copy the same cards that I have here on my, perfect. I just copied the row here actually. I'm gonna place it here, save, and now I will show you in action all this. Look, perfect. If you want to see it in action right now, let's go and create some new tools. The second tool will be, for example, my favorite hosting, which is called Hostinger. The tag that I will add is hosting, and I will also add some of the featured tag. And the video ID is the video ID that I have here on my Hostinger review, which is this one. Let me go and check it out if it will work fine. I will go and click on the embed, share and embed. Embed, okay. This is my embed code. Perfect. Okay. Actually, it is the same that I can see here. It is the same ID that I can see after the question mark. No, after the equal. Okay, perfect. Let's go and see if it works fine. Video ID. Let's copy my affiliate link right here, which is this one. Copy link. I'll place it here. My Hostinger affiliate link. My featured image. Where is it? There it is. Hostinger logo. I will just make sure to have an alt text, which is, in my case will be the same. Set featured image. And I will add my excerpt, which is this one. Okay. Okay. Okay, I will also add another tag here, AI, for example, because Hostinger has many AI features inside. And let's view the single tool in the front end. Voila, beautiful. You see the template is working fine. Everything is being populated correctly dynamically. If I click on my affiliate link, there is an error because I messed it up something in the single item tool here. Each time there is this error here, I just need to edit as the HTML and make sure to remove this part here of the code. Save. Let's go back here and reload the page. Okay, now it works fine. This is my personal landing page on Hostinger website, the perfect foundation for your online business. Okay, and so here you see I have all my tags, AI hosting. And if I click on them, I'm linked to the archive. Of course, I will need to customize all the archives. Now, I won't do it in this tutorial, but you can do it in my website. I customize them. You see, when you go in the single archive, I'm using the same structure of my listing, of my single listing, you see. And if I go, for example, on this archive here, I have, you see here, all the listing. If you want to learn how to create great websites using Gutenberg, just make sure to visit my website, Good Morning Gutenberg. It is linked down here, and it's kind of an academy that I am preparing, and yeah, I'm creating some content to teach you how you can create great websites like the one that you're seeing in this tutorial, all by yourself using Gutenberg and the new full site editing theme 2025. Let's see you. I hope to see you there. But anyway, let's go on now and let's see how it works in the front end on the listing. You see here, beautiful. If you want to also make some custom design styling, like the equal height of the columns and so on, I will show this at the end of the video. Oh, actually, I can show it to you right now. You can go here and add this page. You just need to make sure that inside this box here, you need this to grow actually. And to use the power of Flexbox, I need to transform this into a row, before into a group and then into a row. Yes, this one. Or even into, yeah, this kind of row, it should be correct. And if I go here, I see that there is normally there is a grow option. Let me check it out, if there is a grow option. If there is no grow option, I need to go here to change the group and transform it into a stack like this, which will work basically the same, but will give some more options right here. If I go into this row here, I will see the grow option, you see here. So I save. Let me check it out right now if it will work better in the front end. Okay, it is not working right now because I need to make row also the parent. Make it like this. Yeah, save. Let's see if it will work fine right now. Yes, almost, yeah. I just need to go and assign a minimum height to my parent here, to my parent row, which is the row that it contains everything, to my wrapper. Okay, 100%. Let's see if like this it will work or not. And it works perfectly, you see? So all the buttons are being aligned to the bottom of the card, because actually I have transformed this card into a row, and this element here into, I've put it inside a row too, and by doing so you can make row elements. Actually, I think that you can even make row elements if they are not inside a row. Yeah, of course. So I can also make this outside. You see here this excerpt, I can leave it here, no problem. And actually the fact that I have made this excerpt grow, it will push all the rest of the content to the bottom of the card. And so all the buttons will be aligned correctly, you see here. Oh no, actually that was important. So here, you see here the fact that I have not put this excerpt into a row. Oh yeah, because I forgot to place it to grow. Okay, let me check it out if it works fine. Yeah, it works fine. So each time you want to align stuff using Flexbox in the Gutenberg blocks, you need to have the parent here. And in this case, it is a stacked row, which is using Flexbox. And then and then I also put on this stretch items, which is very important. And then I went into the excerpt here and I applied the grow. And then into the main one, I also apply the minimum height 100%. So you are sure now that all the cards will be aligned correctly and of the same height. Perfect. So if I add some more tools, you will see the listing being populated automatically like this, with all my tags, with my links. They are now working fine, perfect. And if I click here on the single one, I can see the single post type, the single content, and I love it. I love the way that it works. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below, because I think that this is a very, very powerful solution if you want to create dynamic websites. So Dynamic Shortcodes is the go-to. Now I'm closing the video by showing you how you can output a top bar here, like the one that you saw in the example, with dynamically pull out some stuff, like for example the featured tools that I published and that I want to make very, very, very in front of my visitors. To build a dynamic bar that will show all the featured tools that I published on my listing, I will need to do so. In this case, I will edit my template, my site template, and I will go and edit my header. Okay, perfect. I'm here, and in this header, I will add a second group. Perfect. And this group will have some content, and the content will be very simple. My favorite WordPress tools. Okay, let's add a simple arrow. Okay, perfect. And here there will be a power shortcode. Power, I will call this, I do not have a name right now, so I will leave it like this. Okay, I will add just a background to make it more visible. Let's use this one. Save. Okay, so right now, when I go into the front end and I go and visit my website, I will see this top bar appearing. Perfect, exactly what I wanted. And how to pull dynamically all the data that I need right here. It is pretty simple if you want to pull out all the latest posts. But if you want to pull out only specific posts taken from a specific taxonomy, which in my case is the featured taxonomy, you will need to build a Power Shortcode. Let's go and edit Power Shortcodes. Let's do the same here. And the Power Shortcode here is called Feature Tools, and it's this one. It is pretty simple, but not that simple. If you want to do the same thing, you can copy and paste the same shortcode. In this case, just make sure to enable here the correct post type that you're using, and make sure here, of course, to use the correct terms that you want to filter and the correct taxonomy here. So you can basically customize this by changing these parts of the code, and it will show exactly the term of the taxonomy that you want to filter, and to show the post that belongs to a specific taxonomy. Voila, that's it. That was what I wanted to showcase to you. Okay, this is a new Power Shortcode which is called Feature Tools. Okay. And this code allows me to show only specific posts that belongs to the featured taxonomy. Okay, and that belongs, of course, to the tool custom post type, and that has the tool tag category taxonomy. Save changes. I just copy and paste this. Save changes. I will copy and paste it now right here in my top bar. CTA. Save. Let's go and see in the front end how it looked like. Perfect, it works fine. Now, what happens if I add some more stuff? For example, if I had a new tool, this tool could be, for example, block visibility. The plugin that I used in this video. I have here the video ID and all the stuff for this plugin here. Block visibility. Okay. Let me copy the affiliate link, for example. Copy link. I will place it here. Okay, and I will copy and paste. There is no affiliate link, of course, for this plugin since it's a free plugin, but there is the video ID of my review. Where is it? Let me go and check it out. Block visibility, edit tool. This is the video ID. Okay, tack. And I just need the featured image right now, which is here. Where is it? It's here. And then I need the excerpt. Okay. Great, great. Tool tag. In this case, I will show you the difference when I apply the feature tag and when I do not apply it. Okay, dynamic website. There is also a free tool. It is a free tool actually, so I can use free tools. And then that's it. Publish. View tool has a free version. Perfect. You see. And then if I go on the home page, you see there is just Hostinger and Dynamic Shortcodes here. There is no block visibility because since it hasn't the tag, the feature tag is not showcased like there, right there. But if I go here and I apply the featured tag, it will be pulled out dynamically in the front end right there. Okay, now it is not working because I think that in the Power Shortcode that I created, there is a specific order. Let me go and check it out. Actually, it was because it wasn't saved correctly. So I can go here. And now, perfect. As you can see here, my top bar has been updated with my block visibility plugin. Of course, I would need to tweak around a little bit the design because it's too narrow. And to do so, I just need to go here and make sure to select this and to make it a little bit more full width. For example, here I can try to make it full width here. Let me check it out if it works. Let me show you. Yeah, 100%, perfect. Block visibility and so on. So you see here, I can click on them and I can easily navigate between all the latest tools that I want to showcase to my visitors. And this will be visible in all my pages, you see? In the home page and in the single post and so on. And if I want to hide this specific toolbar, for example, on the single post, on the single item, I can use the power of block visibility. So I can go back here to the single item. I can go here, go to the settings, visibility, location, and I can tell the system here to hide this bar when I'm on a specific post type. If the post type is the tool post type, I will need to hide this specific bar. So when I view the site now, I go to the home page. Okay, it is not working because it is hiding the bar even if I'm not in that specific post type. Yeah, because actually here it is saying show to show it when the post type is tool, of course. Yeah. So if you go on the post type tool, you see it is showing it. When I'm on my home page is not showing it, but I need to do the contrary. So I go here and I click hide when rules apply, which is exactly what I want to do. Save. So now on my home page, I will see the call to action, the bar, and when I'm on the single posts, you see there is no more that bar. Perfect. Okay, so that was just a quick overview of what you can achieve by using dynamic shortcodes, standard Gutenberg blocks, and the full site editing in 2025 theme, and dynamic shortcodes. Now to conclude this video tutorial, and I want to show you the flexibility of using 2025 theme. If you go on the edit site, you will be able to easily switch between styles in a single click. You just need to go to this icon here, to the style tab. You go to for example, to the browse styles. You have some predefined styles you see here that you can easily switch like this. And I'm really a huge fan about it because you see here in a single click, I can save and I can go and reload my page here. Look what happens. Look, you see? All the styling has changed. If I purge my cache, all the styling has changed in a single click. My fonts, my colors, my shapes, the buttons, everything has changed. And this is awesome. There's no other builder that is so simple to update from a design point of view. You see here, very, very, very awesome. Let's see a few more styles here. We can switch for this one. And these are, of course, the predefined styles, but you can create your own styles and you can mix and match colors and fonts and achieve whatever kind of design you want. Look, it is beautiful. Let's start from the first one, for example, and let's mix and match the colors if I want to. Let's go to this palette, for example. We will apply this palette. We save, and go to the front end, reload the page, empty the cache, and voila. This is a dark version of my website, dark mode. Beautiful. In a few clicks, you see here. Of course, I will need to add a background color to my images here. I can do it. It's very easy. I can go here and edit the page. I go to my listing, edit my original, go here and add a simple background. If I cannot do it like this, I can easily go and apply it by transforming this image into a group. Okay, it should be a group, a small group, of course. Maybe 50 pixels would be more appropriate. And in this group, I can apply some styles, some global recognized styles, like this one. Save. If you go and visit my website to the front end, you see there is a background image, right? Background color. It's so flexible and so powerful, and if you mix it with dynamic shortcodes and block visibility, it is beautiful. So make sure to check it out, Dynamic Shortcodes. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. My name is Pascal. This YouTube channel is WP Roadies. I make sure that I'm focused in the camera, and yeah. Let me know, let me share your thoughts in the comment section below. Tell me if you want more kind of videos like this one. Thanks to Dynamic Shortcodes for sponsoring this video and for creating such a great product. See you in the next one. Ciao, ciao!